the most expensive lands in Ghana. Welcome to Seso Global's YouTube channel. This is Kweku Essien, Chief Commercial Officer for Seso Global, Africa's trusted property marketplace, the Zillow of Africa. And we are here to take you through a journey on the most expensive lands in Ghana. Enjoy. Airport Residential Area. Airport Residential Area is a beacon of urban luxury and modern living in Accra, Ghana. Nestled strategically just minutes from the Kotoka International Airport, this sought-after neighborhood is a haven for home buyers, corporate executives, and astute property investors. In this quick guide, we navigate through the allure of Airport Residential Area, exploring its real estate scene, educational institutions, healthcare centers, and culinary delights, as well as nightlife experiences that define this upscale locale. Situated strategically, Airport Residential Area enjoys proximity to key parts of the city, enhancing its desirability. A short drive connects residents to the vibrant neighborhoods of East Legon, Cantonments, Spintex, and Central Accra. This accessibility, especially in relation to the airport, ensures that residents have easy reach to business districts and entertainment hubs, as well as essential services, adding to the area's overall appeal. Real estate. Beyond its current allure, Airport Residential Area bears a rich historical legacy. Initially established as a predominantly residential haven, it has evolved over the years into a mixed-use area with a unique blend of commercial and residential spaces. This metamorphosis gained momentum with the rise of Airport City in the mid-2010s, transforming the landscape into a dynamic urban hub. Airport Residential Area's real estate landscape is a testament to Accra's urban growth and charm. Offering a blend of state-of-the-art apartments with breathtaking city views and luxury villas within gated estates, the area caters to discerning housing preferences. One distinguishing feature of Airport Residential Area is its low population density, creating a serene and exclusive atmosphere. The area's meticulous urban planning has resulted in well-maintained streets adorned with lush greenery, fostering a peaceful coexistence. This exclusivity contributes to the area's high property values, making it an attractive investment prospect. With an average rental yield ranging from 10 to 20%, investors find value in the upscale real estate offerings. It promises not just a comfortable lifestyle, but an aspirational lifestyle, making it a prime choice for those seeking to make a statement. Indeed, Seso Global has exclusive access to lands in Airport Residential Area for sale or joint venture. The lands range in cost from $3 million United States dollars per acre to a high of about $4 million per acre. For those interested, please feel free to reach out to us. Education. For families contemplating a move, Airport Residential Area is home to esteemed educational institutions. Internationally acclaimed schools such as Association International School, the Dutch School, Galaxy International, and the Three Bears School provide a global perspective on education. A seamless academic journey awaits expatriates and locals, ensuring a bright future for the younger generation. Healthcare. Access to top-notch healthcare is paramount for most families and individual home buyers, and Airport Residential Area excels in this regard. World-class hospitals like Nyaho Medical Center, Airport Women's Hospital, Claron Health International, HealthNet Airport Medical Center, and Airport Clinic Center ensures residents' well-being. With the presence of international organizations and multinational corporate offices, health needs are comprehensively catered to in airport residential area. Food. Food enthusiasts are in for a treat as airport residential area hosts a plethora of restaurants offering diverse cuisines. From fine dining establishments like Santoku and Skybar to local favorites and trendy cafes, every palate finds satisfaction. You can enjoy international delights at Simret Restaurant, which is an Ethiopian restaurant, Osteria Michelangelo, an Italian restaurant, Tang Palace, Chinese food, and Yufi, which is a Japanese cuisine. For traditional dishes, you can visit the famous Azmira for a wonderful buffet and diverse Ghanaian food. These diverse options add to the rich gastronomic experience that you can enjoy in airport residential area. Cultural enthusiasts can explore l'Alliance Française d'Accra, hosting diverse events and shows focused on art, culture, and entertainment. The Accra Polo Grounds, frequented by horse riding enthusiasts, also adds a unique dimension to the area's lifestyle. As the sun sets, airport residential area transforms into a vibrant nightlife hub. Trendy bars, sophisticated lounges, and exclusive pubs such as Sky Bar 25, Tunnel Restaurant, Honeysuckle British Pub, and AM/PM offer a perfect venue for socializing and unwinding in this dynamic neighborhood. Essentials. Beyond the glamour, airport residential area ensures daily essentials are within easy reach, from the bustling Marine Mall to local markets, as well as proximity to the Accra Mall. Residents enjoy convenient access to daily necessities. The Aviation Social Center provides recreational activities, contributing to a comfortable and enjoyable living environment. Indeed, while synonymous with urban luxury, airport residential area continues growth, welcomes a diverse population to revel in its offerings. Whether it's about the upscale real estate, educational excellence, healthcare accessibility, diverse dining options, or lively nightlife, airport residential area promises a lifestyle exceeding expectations. Consider this enclave for your next move and elevate your living experience to new heights in the heart of Accra, Ghana. Cantonments. Cantonments is a luxury suburban neighborhood in Accra, which possesses a distinct diplomatic air. It is home to the Algerian, Russian, American, Chinese, Hungarian, Norwegian, Mexican, and Bulgarian embassies, as well as the High Commissions of Australia, Sierra Leone, and the European Union. Its austere utilitarian name doesn't convey its charm, beauty, and joie de vivre. Indeed, cantonments are military camps, and under the British colonial government, that's what the neighborhood would have become had plans not changed. Real estate. Prices for luxury townhouses range from $500,000 which is the starting point for a 3-bedroom unit, to $850,000, which is what a high-end 4-bedroom townhouse would cost. 3-bedroom apartments generally sell for $350,000 to $450,000, whereas 2 bedrooms go for about $180,000 to $250,000, and 1 bedroom sell for about $100,000 to $150,000. Studios typically start from about $70,000 to $80,000. These apartment buildings are desirable because they are mixed use and anchored at street level with tiny boutiques and chic restaurants, as well as pharmacies and shopping centers. In some of the gated communities, some of the single family homes can sell for $800,000 to $2.5 million. This price range is really determined by the different types of houses and the different sizes of the lands there. A lot of expats love to live in these areas, uh, uh, as there are many gated communities in cantonments. Although there are still detached single-family homes available, cantonments is comprised primarily of townhouses and apartments, which are attractive to the internationals who live in the neighborhood while they are working for the embassies. Land is quite expensive in this area. An acre can go from anywhere from $2 million to about $3.5 million per acre. It used to be the most desirable apartments were 3 bedrooms, but now 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom apartments are in higher demand in this expatriate community and attract a higher yield for real estate investors. Indeed, Seso Global has access to land in this area as well, ranging within these prices that we mentioned. And so we're very happy to assist you with this. And these particular areas have been known for its high investment yields. Areas where a lot of tourists come into to stay as well during dirty December. You can find high rental yields within these neighborhoods. In fact, Airbnb has noted to us that Ghana is the fastest growing country on the platform. The West End is the high end of the neighborhood and the most sought after. While the older high-rises and homes are in colonial style, the new developments, which are heavy on amenities such as rooftop swimming pools, are more modern and include features like glass balconies. Luxury amenities. Local attractions include the W.E.B. Du Bois Memorial Center for Pan-African Culture, a memorial and research facility, and the LWAC Sports Stadium, a multi-purpose athletic venue, which is also the venue for the well-renowned Afrochella Festival. Although Cantonments has several stores, the 120-unit apartment complex Pearl in the City, for instance, features the Koala Shopping Center grocery, Kenzo's Place Men's Hair Salon, and the Capital Cafe and Restaurant. Most of the clubs, restaurants, and boutiques are in adjacent areas. Laboni, the nearest neighborhood where the clubs are clustered, is a 5-minute walk away. Its attractions include Twists, which is one of the country's biggest and longest-standing nightclubs, the Bistro 22, a high-end eatery with outdoor seating that was named Restaurant of the Year in 2016 by the Ghana Tourism Authority, and Laboni Coffee Shop, where the well-renowned and the unknown drop in to sit and sip. A 5 to 10-minute walk away is Osu, which is the center of town where everything happens. It's the party center of Accra. There's a variety of boutiques and places to eat on Osu Street, on Osu's main street, Oxford Street, which has a mall. Osu has places such as Woodin, which is a fashion store which is located all across Accra, and also has fast food joints such as Papaya and KFC, which is 24/7. Other places in Cantonments in terms of restaurants are the well-mentioned Capital Cafe and Restaurant, which serves Turkish and international cuisine, and Law of the Wings, which is of course known for its wings and 20 signature sauces. In Laboni, you can also find places such as Bosphorus, whose menu features several varieties of pizza and Turkish dishes like kebabs and baked lamb. There's also Honeysuckle, which is a British-style sports and family pub with locations in Osu, Laboni, and East Legon that specializes in chicken wings and drinks. Pinkberry Laboni, the US frozen yogurt purveyor, is also on the list of many people. The neighborhood's excellent schools are a draw. Ghana International School, a co-educational institution for students year 3 to 17 years, is the neighborhood's largest school. Enrollment is nearly 1,400 students. Established in 1955, it's in the heart of Cantonments and also attracts students from surrounding neighborhoods. It's really one of the best and well-known schools in the country. Most schools in Ghana do not have extracurricular activities and do not offer an expansive program, but Ghana International School does. German Swiss International School, which is for students in elementary school through junior high school, features a German English program that enrolls nearly 100. The Lincoln Community School, which is right outside Cantonments in Abelempe, is a private, non-profit international institution for students in pre-kindergarten through through to high school. Lycée Français Jacques Prévert d'Accra, also known as the French International School, is in nearby Accra town of East Legon, a college prep school. It offers courses from kindergarten through to high school. New Horizons Special School, which was established in 1972, offers vocational and job training for children and adults with disabilities and also has an excellent reputation. The National Film and Television Institute, which offers 2 and 4-year professional degrees, and the African Institute of Technology, an independent technology research university, are in Cantonments. The neighborhood has several hospitals and health clinics, including the Police Hospital, Kumoji Hospital, and private Akai House Clinic. There are also a variety of luxury hotels and apartments for short stay, including the Embassy Gardens, which has units to rent and buy, Lux Suites, and Fiesta Residences, a boutique hotel with residences. Historically, ambassadors and embassy staff make up a majority of the population. The neighborhood also attracts a good number of expats. In the last 5 years, there's been a boom in new developments in the area, especially apartment-style buildings that have been built for investment purposes and for renters. This has seen a large swath of diaspora investors purchasing these units, as they typically can get you returns anywhere from 10 to 20%. Cantonments is an ideal location for a lot of people because there's a guaranteed peaceful and secure environment within this area. Investors are more likely to quickly have their property rented out on a long-term basis by diplomats and expatriates, giving them faster returns on investments. Developments are typically sold off-plan due to the desirability of the area. And also because of the surrounding areas that we mentioned, which include Labone. In Accra, no place exercises a stronger magnetic pull on the youth than Osu. It is one of the most visited and dynamic cultural hotspots in Ghana, with people of all ages from near and far flocking to its streets for the restaurants, cafes, clubs, casinos, fast food joints, and boutiques. It's certainly probably the most popular suburb in Ghana, and definitely the place that never sleeps, especially during dirty December. Osu is a suburb of Accra, close to the center of the city. Traditionally, it was a settlement of close-knit coastal fishing communities inhabited by the Ga ethnic group. However, it has grown into a network of cosmopolitan neighborhoods. The majority of activity is concentrated around Oxford Street, the main artery running through the heart of the district. This street, however, is nothing like the favored shopping destination in London, as it runs through a largely residential area with a good number of stores and office complexes on either side of the road. Real estate. Osu is a quite compact and dense neighborhood with homes that have been owned by families for generations, and it's typically quite hard to find real estate within this area. Nevertheless, there are lands still available in Osu that typically cost between $3 to $4 million per acre. There are high-rise developments and apartments being built in Osu, for which a studio can cost you anywhere from about $60,000 to $70,000, all the way up to 3 bedrooms that cost you about $300,000. This is actually a great area for an investment unit, as it is one of the most sought after areas during the holiday period, and certainly all the way up to the summer period as well in Ghana, due to Osu being, as we mentioned, a hub for entertainment and enjoyment. Fashion. Despite its raving reputation for being fast paced, you can also enjoy the town for its mellow and relaxed moments. Take a scenic walk along Oxford Street and observe the buzzing energy of Accra, or do some leisurely browsing and perhaps pick up a memento or two. The paintings and clothing on sale on the side of the road brighten the streets of Osu with their bold and iridescent colors. There are also shops like Christy Brown and El Loco, who specialize in contemporary fashion from well-known local brands like Sophie Zinga and Charlotte Privé. Clothing items on sale range from casual comic t-shirts to bespoke gowns, suits, pendants, rings, and other accessories. Nightlife. The Republic Bar is a favorite nighttime destination for many Osu goers. Their potent cocktails will have you dancing all night under the sky to the live band or to spiritual Afro house and funk sets from some of Accra's greatest DJs. Shake off the stress of the week in clubs such as Kona Bar and Grill, Honeysuckle in Osu, Ali Bar, Serralio, Purple Pub, Sun City Sky Bar, Club Onyx, Bloom Bar, Front Back, Sandbox Beach Club, the Area Bar, Kruna Nightclub, and Plot 7. Kona Bar and Grill is the best place in Osu to go to for live music. Their open mic session is hosted every Wednesday. Up and coming singers, rappers, instrumentalists, and poets all come to get discovered at this incubator of creative talent. Another place for live music is the Woods. Northridge. Northridge is one of the most esteemed neighborhoods in Accra. Originally planned as a neighborhood for civil servants and businessmen in the colonial era, Northridge remains one of the better residential neighborhoods in Accra. The area of North Ridge, West Ridge, and East Ridge is collectively referred to as the Ridge. North Ridge holds boundaries with Osu and Cantonments, and indeed it's an area which is populated by several major embassies, including those of the German and United Kingdom. In addition, several upmarket hotels, including the Movenpick and Kempinski, are in these areas, as well as several Ghanaian administrative offices which are located in this area. You will find in Northridge several banking buildings, including EcoBanks, Cal Bank, Republic Bank, etc., who have major towers and offices within this area. You also find the beautiful Ridge Hospital in this area as well, which is one of the most esteemed hospitals in Ghana. Land in this area typically costs about $3 to $4 million per acre. It's also still one of the most expensive areas in Ghana, and Seso Global has exclusive access to prime lands within this area for those that are interested. East Legon. In Ghana, East Legon has emerged as a top-tier destination, blending residential excellence, commerce, and luxury. Nestled in the Accra Metropolitan District of the Greater Accra region, this suburb offers more than just a place to reside. It provides an immersive and exceptional experience in urban living. The suburb of East Legon. Positioned strategically, East Legon's significance is heightened by its close proximity to Kotoka International Airport, making it a preferred central location for people on the move. Bordered by major roads and neighboring areas such as the Tamamoto Way, Spintex, Madina, and Ashali Botre, East Legon seamlessly connects residents to various parts of the city. Despite its reputation as a high-end neighborhood, East Legon boasts a diverse demographic, increasingly welcoming a growing population of middle-class homeowners. Unlike its more established counterparts, such as Airport and Cantonments, East Legon is a relatively new community, making it particularly attractive to younger generations. The neighborhood's modern infrastructure, vibrant atmosphere, and a range of property options have contributed to its popularity, creating an environment where both luxury and accessibility coexist. As a result, East Legon stands out not only for its exclusivity, but also for its evolving and dynamic community that caters to a broad spectrum of residents. It's possible to do everything within East Legon without having to move into other areas because it's a mixed-use community. In particular, growing families will also enjoy the range of leisure centers as well as kid-focused centers. Real estate. East Legon stands as a beacon of prime real estate in Accra, and within this sought-after locale, you'll find properties that epitomize luxury and functionality. Take, for instance, a collection of 4-bedroom detached and semi-detached contemporary townhouses nestled in the central part of East Legon Hills. These homes, meticulously crafted within a serene enclave, showcase a perfect blend of style, innovation, and practicality. Additionally, there's notable luxury housing developments strategically situated in East Legon at Jingano area, comprising 34 residential units, including 29 apartments and 5 townhouses. This development harmoniously combines world-class modern architecture with proximity to essential amenities like the Accra Mall, Ghana Canada Hospital, and MDS Lancet. These properties not only offer a premium living experience, but also stand out as prime examples of the valuable real estate opportunities that East Legon holds. And it's very important for me to note as well that for us at Seso Global, we also have access to prime real estate in East Legon and land there. And so really, with respect to prime East Legon, the prices are similar to Airport in terms of $3 million per acre. But as you move a little bit outside of prime East Legon, which is the Lagos Avenue Road, that is what I would call prime East Legon. So you move a little bit outside of that, you can find an acre for about $1.5 to $2 million per acre. Beachfront land. Ghana's beachfront land is a great opportunity for investors and developers out there who are looking to tap into an underutilized resource. Ghana's coastline, and indeed a lot of West Africa's coastline, has been underdeveloped for residential, commercial, and tourism needs over the last few years, especially relative to other countries, not just in the world, but across Africa, in North Africa, Southern Africa, and East Africa. There's a massive opportunity to tap into this, especially now that Ghana has become the number one tourism destination for African American tourists and has seen itself become the number one country on Airbnb. And so, in saying all of this, these are some opportunities across the coastline that may be interesting to investors. The Marine Drive Accra. The Marine Drive Accra is a 241-acre redevelopment scheme of Accra's waterfront initiated by Ghana's Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. The brief for the project, the origins of which trace back to the country's independence 60 years ago, called for the scheme that would establish an iconic skyline for Accra and transform the capital's city center into a world-class tourism enclave. The Marine Drive Accra project will also provide essential infrastructure to support the country's developing cultural and creative industries. The master plan for this, which was developed by the well-renowned Ajay Associates, introduces a new waterfront promenade that reimagines the coast as a vibrant leisure and recreation space. The promenade will extend across the site, creating a seamless link between the capital city's most celebrated landmarks, unlocking access to the city's beachfront. This new public infrastructure will be punctuated by 3 civic anchors, each of which celebrates Ghana's rich history. At the heart of the promenade will be a new centerpiece public park honoring the forefathers of Ghanaian independence. Extending from the Independence Square down to the waterfront, this park will culminate in a coastal overlook that offers sweeping, dramatic vistas across this part of the Gulf of Guinea. Anchoring the promenade on the east will be the National Concert Hall, a new cultural hub and public convention center envisioned next to Nkrumah's monument. Meanwhile, the west end of the promenade will terminate at the rejuvenated and refurbished Osu Castle and grounds. These anchors form a framework for subsequent phases of new mixed-use beachfront developments. Together, they will establish a defining skyline for Ghana's capital, initiate commercial, office, leisure, and retail infrastructure aimed at harnessing the tourism sector as a transformative economic force for the benefit of the country and our people. Seso Global has exclusive access to land within this area. The lands here typically priced around $3 to $4 million per acre, though there are some really prime lands in this area that could potentially go up to $5 million. There are, of course, other areas in Accra where you can find beachfront land. For example, we have access to prime beachfront land in Sakumono, where you can get an acre for $450,000. There's about 25 to 50 acres available in this location. And a bit outside of Accra, in a place called Pram Pram, which is about an hour to 90 minutes from the city center in Accra, you can get beachfront land for about $70,000 per acre. So there are wonderful opportunities all over across the coast. It's a very wide coast, and we're happy to assist you with finding land within this area. We believe beach is the location, the prime location, but it's been underdeveloped, and there's a wonderful opportunity to make some real returns from investments here.
Seso Global is an online property marketplace that focuses on properties within Africa. What we have aimed to do as a company is to help people looking to invest in properties in Africa or to buy to relocate into Africa have a seamless process from beginning to end. We host regular property tours, and this is one of such.